Thank you. Let's talk more about this from a PR perspective with Diane McNamara. She's the president of Fired Up PR. And first question for you is, this has been on about 3 weeks' time.
Yep. Right.
We've seen all the employees out there, saying, I'm standing by my man, Arthur T. We love Arthur T. Look what he's done for us over the years. Many examples of goodwill and helping them out in certain areas, whether it be professionally, personally.
Right.
Yet we haven't seen the man himself among these throngs of followers.
I think it's fantastic.
You think it's fantastic?
I think it's awesome. I think that he's letting his fans do the talking for him.
I love that.
I think that if he came out, he opens himself. It's kind of like testifying as a witness, as a defendant on a trial.
So each day that goes by that we don't see him, you say, is empowering the cause.
He becomes the Wizard of Oz. He becomes this grand figure behind, and we can all decide for ourselves who he really is and what he sounds like. As soon as he opens his mouth and the general public sees him, there's a paradigm shift in the storyline. Right now, there's so much support for him and behind the story, because he really is a mythical figure right now. We don't want to see him as the average Joe.
So you would advise him to do exactly what it is he's doing.
Absolutely. He's got people speaking for him. He clearly is, has a very smart team behind him who is trying to take back the store, take back the brand. I think PR-wise, he's doing a brilliant thing by keeping his mouth shut.
He's doing a brilliant thing. What about the CEOs?
Oh my gosh, these two folks that they've brought in, God love them. They were hired to do a job. They were hired to figure out what to do with this piece of with this brand. Very well compensated. I don't think that they're in a position to advise them about what to do. That wasn't what they were hired to do. That's really brand management. I think they're coming in and deciding how much is this brand worth, who should they sell it to, what should they do with it, should they break it all down and sell it as real estate, should they try to keep it as a commercial entity and sell it as a brand. But that's not their job to decide what to do in the public eye. I think they're doing what they were told to do.
But what happens to the customers who want to help out, want to be supportive, love shopping there?
It's fantastic.
Seeing their bill at the end of the cash register when they walk through the line.
Right.
They feel good, but they're not able to shop.
No, they're not. There's nothing to buy, even if they could get into the stores, past the picket lines. This is an epic sort of moment in time that happens once in a lifetime, where people feel that their voice actually makes a difference.
But it does make a difference.
It makes a difference. So often we're held behind our phones, and social media has done great things on a global level to change dynamics. But very rarely do people have an opportunity to show up and picket and really throw their support behind it on all sides of the fence. We have unions showing up to picket now. So I feel this is a moment in time in this generation, in this particular geographic area, where we know we can make a difference.
You were saying to me, when we keep saying this here, this will be made into a great movie with a lot of drama. Maybe just for TV, but still, it's still a great TV movie.
Yeah, well, now TV and the big screen are very melded right now. I work in production. I have a production company. I work a lot with various motion pictures, and I have to say that I've gotten no less than 4 calls from studios and production companies and showrunners saying, "What do you know? What's happening? What's behind the scenes? Where can we go? Who should we call?" This is going to be a movie. I think it depends on the lead character, who Arthur T and Arthur S will be played by, whether it's the big screen or the little screen.
I just want to know what the ending is now, and I think a lot of people want to know that. And let's talk about that, because this is, like Ak just said, this is going on 3 weeks now. No resolution. One day we're hearing, okay, it looks like Arthur T, maybe they're considering his offer. Next day, Hannaford's is coming in. I mean, what is it? It's a story that changes every day, but still no resolution. Diane, how long can this go on? Well,
eventually the brand will either diminish, the property will be useless, rodents will start feeding on the leftover rotten produce, or it will be sold. I don't think that Hannaford made a very smart decision. Again, I'm not in the commercial buying, but I am in the brand management, and I would say that I think that they are overestimating the short attention span of the general consumer in this play. And to think that those loyal customers are going to go to a Hannaford when they're seen now as the bad guy, they're taking the opportunity away from Arthur T. This is something really where I was so proud of stores like Shaw's and Roach Brothers, who really stayed out of the fray, did not take advantage of it. I think Hannaford played a dangerous card here, and I don't think they're going to be able to pull in the customers.
Let me ask you this, though, quickly. If they do buy it and install Arthur T as the point man,
no, people don't want. First of all, I can't imagine Arthur T is going to be working for a Hannaford brand. I mean, he started Market Basket. This is the Market Basket brand. I know that we can all jump ships very quickly and move to a different brand, but not when it's a family. It's in his DNA.
Right, it's not the stage of the game, probably in his
job.
life and his interest as well.
Yeah, he needs Market Basket back. Arthur S. and the rest of the family members, one of you has to be able to break. All he needs is a little bit of your percentage. Let Arthur T buy you out, be the hero. You'll go down in history. This will end as soon as one of those family members crosses the line.
All right. Diane McNamara, President of Fire It Up PR. We appreciate it as always.
Thank you.
Some great insight.
Excellent. Thank you so much.